The Archdiocese of Shillong and the Cilician Province of St. John Paul II, Shillong, solemnly celebrated the Thanksgiving Mass for the declaration of the servant of God, Father Constantine Vendrame, as Venerable at St. Dominic Savio, Maulai Parish, following the recent declaration of his heroic virtues by the Holy Father, Pope Leo XIV. The Eucharistic celebration was presided over by Most Reverend Victor Lingdo, Archbishop of Shillong, and was attended by Reverend Father Jivan Lakra, SDB, Vice Provincial of the Cilician Province of Shillong, Father Bivan Mukim, the Vice Provincial of Guwahati Province, Father Barnes Mauri, the Vice Postulator of INS, together with many other Cilician and diocesan priests, religious sisters and brothers, seminarians, and a large gathering of the faithful. The Mass was a thanksgiving celebration for the Church's recognition of Father Constantine Vendrame as Venerable, the second stage in the Catholic Church's process of canonization. On 22nd May 2026, Pope Leo XIV authorized the Dicastery for the Causes of Saints to promulgate the decree recognizing the heroic virtues of the Cilician missionary who dedicated over 3 decades of his priestly life to serving the people of Northeast India. In his homily, Archbishop Victor Lingdo highlighted the outstanding virtues of Venerable Father Vendrame, describing him as a priest who always placed God at the center of his life. The Archbishop said that Father Vendrame remained faithful to his priestly vocation, served the people with humility and love, and dedicated himself wholeheartedly to proclaiming the gospel. He encouraged the faithful to imitate his example of holiness and to pray earnestly for his beatification and eventual canonization. Born in Italy in 1893, Father Constantine Vendrame joined the Salesians of Don Bosco with a desire to become a missionary. After his priestly ordination in 1924, he arrived in Shillong on Christmas Eve the same year and spent most of his missionary life serving in Shillong, Jowai, and Maukar. Known as the Apostle of the Kasis, and later he was also called as the Apostle of the Sacred Heart, he traveled on foot to remote villages, bringing the gospel, celebrating the sacraments, and serving the poor with extraordinary dedication. One of his most enduring contributions was the establishment of the Shrine of the Sacred Heart at Maulai, where his mortal remains now rest. His life of prayer, charity, sacrifice, and unwavering faith earned him the respect not only of Christians, but also of people belonging to other faiths, many of whom regarded him as a true man of God. The liturgical celebration was enriched by a special musical tribute presented by the choral evangelists, who performed a hymn depicting the life and missionary journey of Venerable Father Vendrame. Reverend Father Barnes Mauri, the Vice Postulator for INS, then delivered the vote of thanks, thanking the Archbishop, clergy, religious, and the faithful who had gathered for the occasion. The declaration of Father Vendrame as Venerable has been welcomed with great joy by the Archdiocese of Shillong, the Salesian family, and the faithful across Northeast India. It is a recognition of a missionary who lived the gospel with heroic virtue and whose legacy continues to inspire generations. The Mass concluded with prayers seeking the intercession of Venerable Father Constantine Vendrame and asking God to grant the necessary miracle for his purification. The celebration served as a reminder that his life of holiness, missionary zeal, and love for the people remains a shining example for the Church and for all who seek to follow Christ in faithful service.